The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce.
Madame, may I help you?
Oh, yes, thank you. I'm looking for a dress for my little girl. Betsy, please keep your hands off things, darling. Now, don't touch.
I wasn't touching. I was just looking.
Yes, dear, well.
Yes. Any particular color?
I want red.
No, I don't think we want red,
I
dear.
want red.
Betsy, that's enough, precious. No,
She's
dear.
like all women. She has a mind of her own, oui?
Oh, yes, she has a mind of her own, all right.
Well, if Madame and Mademoiselle will be seated, I will see what we have. She is a size,
Well, she's 6.5 years old, but a 6 is just a little too big for her. A 5 really just fits. She's a little small for her age,
Oh,
really.
no, Madame, she is not too small. She is delicate like a little doll. She is like a fairy princess.
Well, I guess she's our fairy princess.
Well, I will see what we have.
I want a red
fine.
dress.
That's enough, Betsy.
I want red.
I don't care what you want, but I will tell you what you're going to get if you don't stop that, and that's a good spanking. Now, we're in a very nice shop, and I want you to behave like a little lady. Now, you understand?
Yes.
All right. Now, sit down. Oh, that's a lovely one.
These were all in the latest fashion show in Paris.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Now, Madame wishes a dress for school or for a party?
Well, I would say more of a party dress, although, actually, it's for a picture.
A picture?
Yes, my daughter's going to model for an advertisement.
Oh, Mademoiselle is a model. Well, but of course.
Well, no, actually, she's not really a model. She's just doing this one thing. A man from a modeling agency in Chicago was in town visiting his folks, and he just happened to see Betsy. That's her name. That's my daughter. And wanted to take her picture.
Oh, but of course she is lovely.
Well, naturally, I want to have the picture taken in a dress that's especially nice.
Wait. Now, let me see. I have just the thing. Voila.
Oh, black?
Black velvet, Madame, with Venetian lace collar.
Oh, it is beautiful, but my goodness, isn't she rather young for black?
But for a picture, Madame, the black with the lace color, the white lace color, it will be like a painting from Rembrandt.
Oh, yes. It would be lovely in a picture. It really would.
I want red.
Darling, right now we're getting a dress for the picture, and I must say I do think this would photograph beautifully. Come on, let's try it on, dear.
I wanted red.
Come on, Betsy.
A long-hoped-for agreement between two hostile nations, or a long-awaited falling out of thieves, can take place on even the sleepiest of weekend afternoons. That's why, as you take time off from your own routine for rest and relaxation, you'll be pleased to know that expert CBS newsmen like Robert Trout, Alan Jackson, Griffin Bancroft, and Charles from Friend are staying right on the job. Throughout the weekend, nearly every hour of the broadcast day, in fact, most of these stations present CBS News to make certain you're fully informed. CBS News is always on the alert to history, and history takes no holidays.
Wait a minute, Betsy. Don't track snow all over. Now stand right in one spot, and I'll help you.
Have you got my dress?
Yes. I've got your dress right
Oh,
here.
hello, Daddy.
Well, may I ask where you two have been until 6:30?
Shopping for a dress for Betsy.
Oh, I told you I'd be home early tonight. I got home at 5 o'clock. Been sitting here wondering where you were.
Well, we were shopping. Here, let me take your coat, Betsy.
Didn't eat much lunch since I knew I was coming home early. Thought you'd probably plan an early dinner. I'm starved.
Goodness, I haven't even thought of dinner, darling. I've been so busy.
Don't I even get kissed hello?
What, dear? Oh, yes. Hello, dear.
Thank you.
I picked Betsy up at school. Ellen gave us a ride downtown.
I bought a new dress, Daddy, and it's just beautiful. And the lady said I looked like a painting in it, didn't she, Mom?
Oh, yes, she did. And she really does,
Well, don't I
Daddy.
get a kiss from you either?
What? Oh, uh-huh. Mwah.
Well, thank you. Boy, mighty stingy kisses you two are handing out.
Can I try on my dress for Daddy, Mommy?
Yes, sure. Oh, wait till you see her in it,
Take
darling.
it out of the box, Mommy, please.
Yes, I'll take it out of the box. Oh, it is the most beautiful thing. It really
Well, look,
is.
why don't we do that after dinner, honey? I'm hungry.
No, this won't take long, and she wants you to see it. Here we
Hey,
are.
for Pete's sake, where'd you get it? The Fontainebleau?
Yes.
Isn't that terribly expensive dress shop?
Well, dear, I went everywhere. After all, Betsy has to have a dress that's rather special.
Why?
Oh, come on, dear. Why?
Why?
If she's modeling for something, you don't want your daughter in just any old thing.
In just any old thing. Seems to me we spend a fortune for her clothes anyhow. Seem to cost as much as mine.
Oh, honey, dear, now, please. Now, here we are. Let Mommy help you, darling. Mommy help you here.
Black?
Uh-huh.
Black?
Black velvet.
Well, dear, of course it's really French velveteen, and the collar is real Venetian lace.
Black for a 6-year-old child?
I'm not 6, I'm 6.5.
It was in the fashion show in Paris. Now, wait till you see it, honey. Here, come on. Let me help you, Betsy, now. Come on,
No, I
darling.
want to go upstairs and put it on. I want to fix my hair, too. Then I'll come down and surprise Daddy.
Yes, darling.
How
you
much
do.
was it?
Well, here.
Let me see that price tag.
Well,
Whooshie!
Now, take the dress upstairs, dear. Hurry up. Run along, Betsy. Go on,
All
darling.
right, Mommy.
Go on, and call me if you need me to help you, darling. Now, for heaven's sakes, dear, calm down. She wants to surprise you.
Surprise me. I can't take any more surprises. I nearly dropped dead when I saw that price tag. You out of your mind?
I thought we had an agreement we were not going to talk money in front of Betsy. You said you didn't want her to grow up with a feeling of insecurity.
Well, by golly, she's not going to grow up with the feeling that she can prance in anywhere and buy fancy French dresses.
Oh.
I don't understand you at all. You're usually the first one to look for bargains.
Don't you want her to have a nice dress for the picture? Here your daughter's going to be seen in advertisements for Tompkins Tonic, probably appearing in magazines that go all over the country. Your family, your friends, everybody's going to see it. Can't we be a little extravagant just once?
Well, why black, of all things, for a child?
Wait till you see her in it, dear. It's stunning. She wanted red.
The red would have been much better.
No, dear, it isn't as smart.
Well,
And when she put this dress on and came out, everybody in the shop looked at her and went, oh, like that. Everybody just oh'd and ah'd. They raved about her.
well, certainly they wanted to sell a dress.
Oh, really, dear. Even the customers that were there raved about it. Went, oh.
Yeah, of course, that's good for a child, too, having everybody make a fuss over her.
No, you're hungry, aren't you, dear?
Yes, I am. Seems to me ever since this darn picture thing came up, our whole life has revolved around it. We don't have meals on time. We spend hours on the phone. You do. You're writing letters to everybody you know, telling them all about
Well,
it.
it's just the family. They certainly want to know.
Our life has changed already.
Oh, honey, that's silly.
Not silly at all. It's true.
You worry about the price of the dress, for goodness sakes. You don't have to pay for it. Betsy can pay for it herself out of what she makes. Isn't that true?
Well, yes, but...
Should think you'd be proud of her. $400 she's going to get for posing for this one picture. Now, just remember that. Just
Remember it. I can't forget it. How do you think it makes me feel? My 6-year-old daughter makes more in a minute than I make in a week. She isn't even through first grade, and here I am with a college education.
Oh, I wish you'd stop saying
Well,
that.
it's
There
true.
is no comparison. This is one job she's doing. She isn't going to go on with this sort of thing. To begin with, there's no opportunity in this town. This is an isolated opportunity.
Is it? Is it?
Well, yes, we've always said we want Betsy to grow up like a normal, average child.
Yeah, it's what we've always said, but I can see the change in you already. You know
Oh,
that? Supposing some movie guy spotted Betsy's picture and wanted her for a movie.
Honey, that is ridiculous.
All right. Supposing this model agency wanted her for more modeling jobs.
But they wouldn't, dear, to begin with. They're in Chicago, and we're here. It'd be impossible.
Yeah, I can hear you already suggesting we move to Chicago.
Oh, really? You get the notion out of your head. That's not the way I feel at all. It seems... Oh, here she is, Daddy.
How do I look, Daddy?
Come on, walk in. Turn around. Now, what do you think?
Daddy?
Doesn't she look nice?
Daddy, don't I look pretty?
Well, by golly, I gotta admit it.
Oh.
Yes, sir, you're a picture.
Isn't she
You know, I never would have thought it, but she really...
Oh.
Yeah, really, it's beautiful. It really is.
Thank you, Daddy.
I got it. Only one thing, though. What did you do to your hair?
I brushed it out.
Oh, well, Daddy likes your pigtails, honey.
No, I'm going to get a permanent.
Get a permanent?
Yes.
Well, she's certainly not going to get any permanent.
Honey, several of the girls in her class have them. Susan Bodine and who else, dear?
Mary Lou Kendall has one, and Barbara
Mary Lou
Mitchell.
Kendall.
Look, I
Barbara
don't care
Mitchell
who
has
has them. I like pigtails now, and no child of mine
Darling,
is gonna
don't
go
be old-fashioned
parading
now,
around.
and she'll look prettier in the picture. She has curly hair.
Oh, look, I'm sick of this whole thing. There's going to be no picture, and there's going to be no permanent.
I want my hair curled.
You go upstairs, take your new dress off. Go on. I'll speak to your father.
Her father's going to speak to you.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. Tokyo on toast? Well, not exactly. But you will find direct reports from the major news centers of the world waiting for you at breakfast time 7 days a week on CBS Radio's World News Roundup. All through the night, every night, CBS newsmen are on the job. At an hour when most Americans are buttering their morning toast, CBS News overseas correspondents are called on to report on events they know about firsthand. Start your day well informed. Join us on most of these same stations every morning for CBS Radio's World News Roundup.
All right. My goodness, I didn't know you felt so strongly about it. Honey? Dear?
Well, I do. I like her pigtails. She's still my little girl. Donna, they grow up fast enough.
All right. Now, this whole thing is causing so much trouble that I say let's forget it. Do you realize that in all our married life, this is the closest we have come to a real quarrel? Oh, we've had arguments over things, goodness knows, but I mean a really basic difference.
Yeah, I know. Well, I feel very bad about it. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that.
Oh, well, I yelled at you, too.
Yeah, you did, boy. What was that you called me?
Oh, I don't remember.
Good thing.
Thank heavens we came out to the kitchen. I don't think Betsy heard us anyhow. I got so mad I must have cut my finger, too, while I was peeling potatoes.
Oh, did you, honey? Let me see.
I didn't even notice until just now I saw it bleeding.
Oh, honey, let me get a Band-Aid for
no,
you.
it's all right.
I'm sorry, darling. Such pretty hands, too. Boy, that's a dinky little diamond I gave you, isn't it?
I like it. I wouldn't want it any different. It's beautiful.
Honey, remember when we picked it out?
What I remember most is you kissing me in the jewelry store. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Dickens. Now let me finish getting you some dinner and you stop worrying. Having Betsy pose for this picture has caused enough trouble already. I don't want any more. So I agree with you. It's over, okay?
Yeah, I think so, dear. I say let's forget it.
I think
Mommy?
we should. Oh, for goodness sakes. Mommy told you to take off that new dress. What were you doing upstairs?
I was thinking,
Oh, you were thinking. I see. Well,
will I be the only one in this picture? I mean, will the picture be of anybody else, too?
Dear, as a matter of fact, your father and I have decided,
I
dear.
mean, will it just be me?
Well, what do you mean, Bessie? What do you mean, will it be just you?
Is the man taking a picture of anybody else in this family?
Well, darling, what do you mean, anybody else in this family?
I mean, is he taking a picture of the new baby, too?
Of the new baby? Why, no, goodness, the new baby isn't even here yet, dear, and won't be for some time. Why do you...
Then the man just wants me, doesn't he?
Well,
Why, yes, of course, darling. He doesn't want a picture of the baby. He wants a picture of just you. Frankly, darling, I think you'd better run up and take off your new dress. You don't want anything to happen to it before you have your picture taken in it, do you?
No.
Well, we don't either, because we are very proud of you. Now, you run along. You get that dress off, and then we'll have dinner. Go along now. Hurry up.
All right, Daddy.
well, for heaven's sakes, I thought you just decided to cancel the whole thing.
Darling, don't you see? She's begun to worry that the new baby is going to take her place.
Well, I don't understand it. This is the first time she's even mentioned the new baby. Ever since we told her we were having another, she has just ignored the whole thing.
Darling, apparently she's been thinking about it. And we've talked about the baby, and now she's started to worry. Well, look, she is going to keep her pigtails. I'll let her go through with the modeling job, but look, we've got to make her realize that she's just as important as the new baby.
But that's silly. Of course she's just as important.
No, dear, now, it isn't silly at all. Look, you were an only child. You don't know how brothers and sisters can feel sometimes when they're little. I hated my baby sister for years, now that I think back. Boy, did we fight.
Well, that's not going to happen in our family. I know our children will love each other, and they are not going to quarrel, ever.
Oh, honey, I hate to say this, but there are certainly some surprises in store for you.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce with Francie Myers and Beatrice Pons and is produced by Walter Hart. This is Stuart Metz, inviting you to listen again tomorrow to The Couple Next Door.